right. What is up? It has been a while. A lot has gone on in the life of myself. My son was born almost 2 weeks ago. We had the Thanksgiving holidays. So North Carolina State Dynasty has been on the back burner a little bit. But we're back. We are chasing our playoff goals. Right now we're sitting at 6-1 after losing to a terrible Virginia Tech team a couple of weeks ago. But we've turned things around, and now we are getting ready to head to Pittsburgh, and we are going to continue to strive for the playoffs. So we're going to take a look at, kind of catch up on some things, check our coach skills right quick. We do want to we really want to get our offensive line taken care of. And we are now to the point in the season where we got to decide whether we want to roll with CJ. He has turned the ball over a lot, still really accurate, but he's also giving the ball away a lot. Only one fumble in the year, but you're talking 10 turnovers, which is just, it's really hurting us. So we'll pop over to recruiting right quick. We got Papa John's on our board. We're sitting in really good shape for some of these commits. Florida making a late push, Auburn making a late push. We may have weeks locked up. But some of these 5-stars we are really struggling to hold on to. We only have 16 players on the board right now. Which means we're going to have to go into the transfer portal really, really heavy. As I said, I do have a newborn, so if I jump up and run out of here, gotta check on him. And Elijah, you can cut that part out. So we are going to start with the ball. Seems like we always start with the ball. And we're going to see what our offense can get cooking. Which hopefully we don't cook up a turnover for the other team. Really good running back for Pitt. Finally saved, sort of. The disadvantage to being the away team, obviously, is stadium pulse. Makes it really hard for us to fully run our offense, which is predicated on a hurry up and making adjustments at the line. But we're going to work our best. It also means audibles are going to be very difficult. Nice block there by Hollywood to free up Noah to get the first down. And Hollywood Smothers is a huge part of our offense. We're definitely going to lose him after this year, so we're not entirely worried about his wear and tear, because we're not going to get to keep him. So we can run him into the ground for the next team. As Jolly drops the ball. open his route just a little bit. Put him going across the face of the safety. Amazing that he held on to it. But that's the type of athlete that Justin Jolly is. Opening up some decent running lanes for Hollywood here in this first drive of the game. I didn't know what over there looked like, but I assumed since they were running press that he beat it. Safety was slow getting over. And that's a nice first drive against Pitt. Really setting the tone offensively. We just need to look at what our defense is going to do. Defense has been really hit or miss this season. Seems we do a good job of stopping the run, and then the pass opens up, or we do a great job of holding the pass and the run opens up. We just can't quite put it together for 4 solid quarters, unfortunately. We are 6-1 though, so we are winning football games. We did go to South Bend and beat Notre Dame. Surprised he made that tackle there. He got beat across the field. Right there, and somehow we don't break that up. Caden Fordham, by far, probably our best linebacker. As he gets beat on the spin move there, but really has been impressive this year. Unfortunately, he is a senior, which means he won't be here, obviously, after this season. Bring some pressure on 3rd down. The slant beats the pressure there. I don't like when they're not lined up correctly, but nice pressure off the edge there. Put an elbow pad on him and bring him back in the game. We need that big presence to clog the middle. Oof. Nice little stop route. I just assumed it was going to continue. And a handoff to the tight end. That must have been in a weird formation there. Or the running back has a weird number, I don't know. Oh, he missed it. He pushed it left. What a lucky break for us that they don't come away with points there. It looked like maybe they had their punter kicking. That's certainly a choice. Maybe they have a bracket over here on Noah. Not sure. But Jolly's open. Kind of weird. No one covered him. Right back to the same play. They're really stacking the box to prevent us from being able to run the ball effectively. Noah with an outstanding catch there. Give him some action early on. quite have the speed to break away there. Check down for only a couple. Yeah, nothing going there. Play action in this game is a little weird. Sometimes it works really well, and then sometimes your offensive line just doesn't even touch anyone. Unfortunately. And maybe I should try a 57-yard field goal. We're not going to do that. Especially as the away team. We're just going to try to pin them. That looks really good. Really good punt there, down to the 4. And this is where we really want to make a stand. Fordham already with 3 tackles in the game. They flipped the play and got that snap off really quickly. We probably could have picked it because it was so underthrown, but that's just one of those situations, man, where the computer does some really crazy things. It's not worth the risk. I'm really surprised he didn't get sacked there. Ooh, nice little speed burst. Great punt return. Already in plus territory here. I'd really love to get some sort of points on this drive. Good run by Hollywood there. Obviously, no one wants to come up empty on the drive, but when you start off with such great field position, man, what a waste to not score. So we are pressing. Back off, of course. Drag route, wide open across the middle, not really to the left of the middle, but ooh, nice blocking, nice cutback by Hollywood to break it back inside. Heck of a first quarter, offensively and defensively. You know, that's not to say that the rest of the game is going to go like that, but that's really what we're looking for, you know, to start the game. You start off with a 14-point lead. Puts a lot of pressure on the other team. They start making mistakes. They start pressing. You know, it really puts you at an advantage. Let me try to hurry up. There's not enough time there. Let's bring some pressure on second down. Oh. It's so hard to user that when they have 2 guys coming across the middle, going in opposite directions.
flat guy, just couldn't get over there in time. Good job there by the D tackle. Ooh. Very interesting play that resulted in a lot of lost yards. And we'll take that. Oh, good job fighting through the block there. I don't think they'll go for it on 4th and 10, but we want to be safe. Oh, big hole. Looks like maybe a linebacker goes down for Pitt. Really great job opening up the middle of the field there by the O-line. Nice stiff arm. This is a very interesting look here. Oh, we might have Caden. I think his name is Caden. Or Jaden. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. But anyways, he makes the catch. Great route. Great hands. Man. If only we could have drawn that safety down a little bit more, we probably could have got a touchdown. We could have baited him. Anderson on the post here. I'm not sure about that edge player. Oh, shoot. All right. Anderson on a slant. We had him, but man, Pitt, you guys just keep dropping. I don't know if it's the Lane Kiffin effect or if they're actually hurt, but alright, so we're going to kick the field goal here from the hash. It's going to be difficult. Only if you're bad at kicking. Which, actually, yeah, but those hash mark kicks are so hard. You have to aim so far over. Alright, we're still coming away with points there. Not the result we were looking for. But it is a 3-possession lead at this point. Oof. Looked like a cross screen. It was. We really will. Nobody within first down marker of him. Wow. That was bad. Oh, I'm glad we got to the quarterback there because it switched me to the DB, and I did not know what was going on. Oh, God. Good D. I've definitely learned you have to go for the tip in those situations, because if not, they will catch it. What a really solid return. Oh, go. I think his name is Wesley. Doesn't quite have the speed, but he does. And that is a very quick response. Just what we needed. And the offense is playing extremely well right now. Curls are such an underrated route in this game. If your wide receiver comes back to the ball and you throw a good ball, either they break away from the DB or they break the tackle. But either way, it usually can result in a big gain. Ooh, good blocking over here. Nelson fighting off. We don't allow the first. It was really good defense because that had big play potential. And they don't get the snap off. Very interesting. Not sure what the penalty was, but I'm assuming it was offsides on someone.
Offside, defense.
Not sure how, but they got the first anyways. It does stop my clock. Shoot. Oh. I was like, no way, dude. Tight end in at running back. Little fake screen over there. Looked like it. They're still not calling timeout. Ooh, screen. Don't let him get out of bounds. Eli Holston is playing really well. They just can't finish out their drives. They're still not calling timeouts here. Really interesting clock strategy. Got like 5 seconds run off the clock. That was me. That was me. Alright, now they're calling timeouts. Now it seems a little weird to do it. Ooh, how does he hold on to that? And they don't call a timeout again. Switch me to the DN. Ooh. Oh, man. 3rd and 1. think they're going to pass it, but... Oh, I was there. Man. If I could have usered that, that would have been amazing. Not really the way I wanted to end the half since they get the ball to start the second half. This should buy us some really good running space, lining up in a passing formation. I'm going to call timeout. They keep backing way off, expecting the pass. Oh, we didn't have enough time. Oh, I tried to get out of bounds before the clock hit 0 so I could maybe try a long field goal. It was a beautiful play. Just didn't quite work how we wanted it to. Alright, I need my pre-2-minute defense to show up. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, it's the first time that he's burned us on that. We're not going to get overly concerned, but if he does it again, we'll start changing up how we play that. I don't like the fact that the game made my user hesitate on that play action when I was bringing him straight through. Once again, right there, just don't have the athleticism from the linebacker. And this is not a good start to the second half. We'll just say that. We're not forcing any turnovers. Getting pushed around. We're just getting dominated. The last 2 drives, our defense has just been manhandled up and down the field. Oof. Yeah, this is incredible. They have passed the ball 30 times, though. Meet me at our spot. Third and goal. Oh, what a stop. What a stop. I can't believe they didn't give him the touchdown there. That's incredible, but what a goal line stand to keep it a two-score game. Man. That's hard-nosed defense right there. That is bend, certainly bend, but definitely do not break. game does seem to be a little interesting. Not sure how good as the first there, but I'm not going to complain since they just helped us out with a really bad ball spot. I love that play. Safety came down, and they just weren't ready for it. I'll put Anderson on a post here. I don't think it'll be open. I think I'm going to go to Rogers, but we'll see. Actually, I'm just going to... Oh, no. I'm just going to get the hell out of there. And it makes it so much worse because there was holding on the play. So much worse. I think in that spot though, I would have not accepted the penalty. I guess we'll see how this first down play does. Alright, so it was a good move to accept the penalty. We did not get anything back. Now the crowd is starting to get back into it. That was kind of a panic check down. They did a good job of taking away my curls. Stand tall in the pocket. Get ready for that drag across the field. Very scary play there. Oh no. I don't know why. Something is broken about that play because it almost always leads to an interception. Let's see what this safety does if we can look at Rogers over here. Nope. And a very weird animation here. We're going to take the points. Straight on field goal. Make it a 3-score game again. Alright, need our defense. Like we need air to breathe. Good pressure there. That's exactly what we need. We'd like to see that again, obviously. Oof. Okay, they get 7 back. Watch the tight end here. Oh, shoot. Alright, so defense falling apart. Since going up, what, 17-0, we have been outscored 17-10. So we got a net loss here going on. Gotta do better. We kick a field goal, they scored a touchdown. That's not going to win this football game. We could have just got through there. Our right guard just mollywopped that guy. And, okay, I was about to say, he drops another one. It's so out of character for him, but hold on. Ooh, could have been a face mask. No, I don't think this is going to go well. I was right. I don't think he's going to run this route. He did, and he dropped it. He had the dude beat by 3 yards, and he dropped it. We were just falling apart here in the second half. This is not good. Hold on to that one. Interesting strategy here. We can run this down to the 4th. But do we... Do we go for it, or do we punt it? I think we have to punt it. Well, we're going to let the clock run down and start the 4th quarter off with the punt. Give them even less time. Oh, that looks really good. Would have liked if his foot was out of bounds there. Really need to avoid that late hit penalty that we almost just got. We're just not able to force a turnover. Let's try to get some pressure on Eli here. I knew that had a chance to backfire so badly, and it did. Unbelievable. Unbelievable here. I'm not believing how badly we're playing in the second half. I mean, I am, because it's EA doing EA things, but God, this is so awful. No blocking on the return. It's just so bad. So bad. Why is our running back, our best player, not in the game? Like, that's crazy. I'm kind of glad we don't score a touchdown there, because we can continue to just drain this clock. Drain the clock. It was really bad. We can't kick a field goal here. It doesn't do us any good. In fact, it sets us up for just an awful defeat. So we have to score a touchdown. And we do. Beautiful route combo. CJ Bailey playing like a pro's pro today. Stark contrast between this game and the Virginia Tech game. And I'm hoping that Pitt has some recruits that maybe we were both going for at this game. And that we hope they're recruiting. Really bizarre play there. Eli Holston's first incompletion in like 6 years. Truly amazing what he's done on the football field today. $415 yards, dude. That's insane. And there it is. He bumped him, and it forced my DB to slow down. And then he was able to make the catch. I'm just going to keep forcing. Underneath. I have underneath coverage, and he's out in the stands, like, trying to get phone numbers. Why is he not playing the receiver there? I don't think they'll try an onside kick, yeah. I can stop the clock 4 times. 2-minute timeout, 3 timeouts. Get the ball back is what they're hoping for. Why is Hollywood Smothers returning kicks right now? And why would we pass the ball? Right, so they're going to take a timeout before the 2-minute timeout. And it's calling nothing but passes. Where's the logic here? And there goes another timeout. Alright, if we're going to do something real quick. We're going to sub our fastest quarterback in, which I thought he had 90 speed, but I guess not. We're going to call this quarterback blast. And there goes their last timeout. And now we're going to put CJ back in. The annoying part is we still can't knee it out because it's second down. We just got to the 2-minute timeout. And look, this game is still calling passing plays. Like, bro. Of course, it does look pretty good. This might bite us in the butt. But we're going to try it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that this game was going to do something stupid like that.
Bastard!
I should have just ran the ball. They can't stop the clock. They need a touchdown to win. Field goal to tie. They didn't get the first, but they did stop the clock. 500 yards passing for Holston. What's really bizarre is their running back is really good, and they have like not ran the ball at all. Like 0 rushing attempts. Keep them in front of the sticks. We are just getting set up for disappointment here. So weird that now they want to start running the ball. Okay, that was the slowest juke ever, and it worked. They're gonna spike it. They are dangerously. What's up, David? They are dangerously close to being in field goal range. Oh my god, that doesn't let me switch to the right guy. Don't let him get. Oh, yes. They always call that pass interference. Holy crap. Alright. So after going up 17-0, we end up really puckering up here at the end of the game. Just an utter collapse in the second half of this ball game. Eli Holston, 87% completion percentage. Just absolutely inhuman. 6 incompletions. We only had 7, but on 20 less attempts. So pretty average day for CJ. Once again, turned the ball over. Hollywood played really well. Receptions and yards really well spread out. A couple of drops from Jolly. Defense played awful. Only 2 sacks, no interceptions, no fumbles. Just terrible effort on the defensive side of the field. So we should theoretically jump them in the rankings. Playoff committee is really going to hold that Virginia Tech loss over our head, though. We do move up to 17th. It looked like we got locked out of a couple recruits. So once again, high school recruiting. We have 14 guys right now. Dang, and Florida took it. Our only hope is their week 14 visit goes really well. I mean, really awful. There's just nothing I can do here. West Virginia making a late push, jumping Auburn. Still in a good spot for weeks. We dropped on Torrance. Pena, he wants to go play for Prime. Man, this is going to be like the heaviest, the heaviest portal class in the history of portal classes playing to them. Brand exposure. Alright, so recruiting going just awful. I don't think I've had recruiting be this bad, like, ever. But it's looking pretty pitiful. I mean, we can try to add a few more guys. In the hopes that... Do you need a halfback? 5-star defensive tackle. I mean, we can give it a shot. Not really after a punter. A Mike linebacker, we did lose out on one. A guard. Says wide receiver is a need. Gritty possession, physical route runner. Cornerback, don't really need. Other wide receiver, 6'5", 204. Move him to tight end. Alright, so we're gonna get a little crazy here and just like refill up our. Really fill out our recruiting class. Backfield threat. Thumper. And see what we can make happen over like the last few weeks of the season. Oh my god, this is so annoying. We do need a tackle. Alright. So we add 10 guys to the board. Let's just offer scholarships. See what happens. None of these guys are really interested in us, but schools are also not interested in them. So maybe we have a shot. I'm gonna add just 5 points on every one of these guys to maybe climb up the board. I mean, I really don't want to have to go after 20 guys in the transfer portal, but God, that's the way it's looking right now. CJ Bailey's still turning the ball over a lot. Hollywood. He's really our only running back that we're using, but he wants to transfer. So, I can do what I needed to do. He wants to transfer, so we're just going to use him up. We'll let him go to somebody else and be all raggedy and injured. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Offensive line gets an off-season training boost, and then the last one we have is defensive line soon. I don't care about starting the quarter off hot. Our coordinators are really well rounded. We got architect, tactician, recruiter, and talent developer. So as we build up motivator to that last one, we can kind of decide where we want to go from there. For once, we don't start off with the ball. Our defense gets to see the field first. And we really have to worry about Haynes King here. Jamal Haynes as well. I think for this game, we're going to run a lot of man blitzing. Which means that the computer is probably going to pass the ball every single play, since I'm preparing for them to run it. Because that's what this game does. Good job by Edge getting over there. Let's see what coach suggestions have. Yeah, that's what I spy. I like to run coach suggestions because it's kind of like my coordinator is calling the shots. And they do give them the first down. I don't know that we have any recruits visiting today. Yeah, it was a super generous spot. Oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, I thought it should have been a fourth down, 4th and inches, but not really. Not really worth it there to challenge so early in the game. Oof. Beautiful read there. I hate running double safety blitzes. Yeah, are they going to pass the ball or is this going to be a read option? They're going to pass. Nobody there. Covering who they're supposed to be covering. Great pressure there. Caden Fordham with the sack on 3rd down. And Georgia Tech is kind of playing how I thought they would. They're very run heavy. They did pass a couple of times when I didn't expect it there on that first drive, but the offense is out on the field. We are backed up. And there's Jacarius Peak got in the way there. What a catch by Noah Rogers there. I thought for sure that was going to get picked. Okay. Oh, now we're faking injuries. Okay. Got that Lane Kiffin. Yeah, it was probably, weirdly enough, I say biggest catch of the year. I don't mean situationally, but that's just one that gets picked off or incomplete 99 times out of 100. Like, what the hell was that? What was even that? Besides ridiculous. Dude, this game is so crazy sometimes. Shoot. Thank you. Oof. You know, sometimes using the linebacker, I do get beat. I feel like I've gotten pretty decent at doing it. I've got pass coverage. Ooh, and we injure Haynes. Not Haynes King, but Jamal Haynes. Third down. Let's run some zone. And let's shade to cover 2. Let's see what we can do here. Oh. Not much. Cover 3. I know we shaded to cover 2. That doesn't change the assignment. No one in the middle of the field. My linebacker should not be playing deep third there. But it looks like I had to. Surprise, surprise. More terrible blocking on the kick return. Man, it's the garbage conference schools that we struggle with. We go into South Bend, we beat Notre Dame. We go to Pittsburgh, we beat Pitt. We lose at home in a massive way to Virginia Tech, and can't seem to do anything right here against Georgia Tech. Maybe it's just the Tech schools. Oh my god. I would hope you got hurt on that play, since you let your quarterback get demolished. And this game is very quickly getting out of control. These Tech schools, that's another. I wish it wouldn't change the whole page of the play that I was on. Saw it, couldn't do anything. Damn shame. Blitz, they're already compact. Nice. Love that for him. Third down. We're not going to call a play before the quarter expires. Quarterback contain here. God, dude, where is my middle of the field defense? Like, what are we even doing, man? Tired of these, like, garbage programs giving us fits. Oh, there's like no way they said that he got that ball off. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Sneak. And he didn't get it. Love that. That's what you have to do. You have to line up in goal line formation, shift your offensive line or your defensive line to the side, and do run up the middle. That doesn't do any good there in the end. Alright, man. Take some Tylenol. Quit being a bitch. He dropped it. Of course he did. Because that's what happens when the game starts getting out of control. It starts doing some really crazy things. No reason he should have dropped that. And another deflection that turns into an interception. Unbelievable. Well, it looks like I'll be benching CJ Bailey again. That's another thing, too. The guy would play like he did against Pitt, where he looks like prime Cam Newton, and then the next week he looks like washed Cam Newton. It's utterly insane how inconsistent he is, and when he is inconsistent, how just horribly it puts our team. Surprised that he dropped that.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, in any real situation, Haynes King is not doing that. He's just going to take off and run. He's not going to play the boundary of the line to gain. Once again, getting our asses kicked by a team that we should not be getting our asses kicked by. It's incredible. Oh, that guy was faster. That's a touchdown. Alright. We're going to, for now, bench Bailey because he's not doing anything. And we're going to see what Mr. Wilson here can do. The good thing about Will is he does have some speed that we can take advantage of. And we most certainly will. And Hollywood needs to like get out of the way in that instance. But I mean, if we just have to nickel and dime him with quarterback runs up and down the field, we will. And that's an interception. Insane. Press coverage on the slot man. Goes straight to the outside guy. Thank you, Wesley. We do get the ball to start the second half. So if we can somehow score, prevent them from scoring. Yeah, sure. then we could make it a game to start the second half, but we're just gonna have to see what happens here. It's not looking great. And I keep not covering Wesley on third down, so we're gonna keep taking advantage of that. Offense just really struggling here. For a moment, there was nobody there on Noah. Alright. We have life. What we do with said life is yet to be determined. Drive was a little quicker than I wanted, but CJ Bailey, 3 more turnovers this week. None last week. No, he threw an interception last week. 1 last week, which put him up to 11 for the year. 3 this week. 14 turnovers in 9 games. Like, in what world do we keep strutting that out there and hope that it'll be alright? You know, I mean, we've been winning football games, which is why we've been doing it. Good breakup, Caden. But it's, I don't know. It's hurting us. Alright, force a stop. Alright, now we can really make it a game if we score before halftime. Like I said, great, another offensive lineman down. We get the ball to start the second half. If Noah could have held his block, I think we get a touchdown there. And Georgia Tech calls a timeout. This guy. Softer than cookie dough. So we're going to force another timeout. We're just going to let it run down to the 2-minute timeout. No sense in potentially hurting ourselves again. Alright, call timeout again. We have 1 left. And we're going to chew and hope that we can kick some more time off of this clock. I'm not going to, try to score immediately. But we don't want to... We don't... 18 touchdowns for Cedric Alexander. That's crazy. I feel like Diego takes most of those in real life. 15 sacks for Ruben Bain. I don't think he came anywhere close to that. All right. Job's not finished. We need another good stop. our defense. We do have all 3 timeouts. We're not going to burn them unless we can get Georgia Tech into some 3rd down situations. Because I'm not that concerned about scoring here before the half. Which I don't necessarily think they are either. Oh, a bit on the play action. And their tight end has that much speed, huh? Oh, what a mistake by me biting on the play action. They have no way to stop the clock. Unless they spike. Oof. They throw it into the band. What to call? What to call? Dude, get out of the way. Alright, I can live with a field goal there. Huge blown assignment by me. And he missed it. He missed it. Oh my god, we just got so lucky. Oh man. Whoa. Okay. 14 seconds, 3 timeouts. I doubt it, but maybe. They're going to be playing off the ball. Ooh. And that hits Jolly, and he's not looking for it because he has no reason to be. Where's my play at? Goodness. So we can run this one time, maybe get one more shot. Same formation. Alright, not horrible. We didn't turn the ball over, we didn't force it. We weren't, like, trying to score. We were trying to score, but get the ball to start the half, so that's why it wasn't of, like, extreme importance. What a run by Wilson. Let's see what we got. Bit of an inaccurate throw there, but Can't put anybody in motion here. I thought that might be destined to fail, but I wanted to give it a shot. We have had some success with the speed option. And what a terrible play there. I don't even know what the hell that just... I don't even know what just happened. How do you throw such an inaccurate ball on a screen? Alright, terrible way to start the half. Beautiful punt, though. Safety. Oh, dude, no way. No way. No, no, no. This game, dude. This game. It literally hates me. How do we let them get 10 yards on that play? Why are we calling freaking bracket? Why not a man blitz? Like what we've been doing. Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled. That's huge. Oh my god. What a freaking break for us. What a break. That's a touchdown. Alright, and we are right back in it. I hate this going back and forth on the whole quarterback thing, but truthfully, week to week, I think that CJ gives us the best chance to win, but when he's off, I gotta put him on the bench. When he's off, it's just so bad. Okay, that's their tight end. I don't know what that route combo was, but spot. Oh no, I got hung up. No way. Defense started coming alive. There we go. Corners are so bad. Way to chase down the play, Caden. Quit freaking playing with me, Haynes. Alright, so we have gotten a couple of really nice breaks. We gotta take advantage. Gotta work this clock down. My left guard makes that block. That's a huge game. Unbelievable. Holding, probably. Even though he's laying on the ground. How do you hold while you're laying on the ground? No decline. And we don't take advantage of the huge turnover. Unfortunate, but story of the season. Alright. Essentially still 0-0 ball game here. Caden once again making a play right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they call us snap this ball. I did not think that they would. We're sitting pretty at 17th, but we got a ways to go. We want to make the playoffs. Struggling against a bad Georgia Tech is not the way to do it. Is that their tight? No, that's a different tight end. Oh no. Oh my god. I didn't realize Haynes was back in the game. I guessed quarterback sneak and I guessed wrong. Big play on the screen there. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Got the first. How does he not make that tackle? Another lineman goes down, stops the clock without using the timeout. Oh, so Kiffany. Good RPO.
You bastard! I'll cut off your nutsack!
Good RPO. I can't like trash the defense too much because once Georgia Tech went up 21-0, they really stepped their game up. But man, if that's how the game ends, that's just brutal. Oh. Oh, if only he had a little bit better speed. That's a touchdown. God, how do you juke two guys out? Horrible blocking by Pete there. Ooh, I don't know who's going to be. Ooh, I'm surprised they don't call pass interference. That's usually when they call it. Interesting. We're going to punt the ball away here. Really need our defense to step up. Look at this. Every time they get a very small gain, they suddenly have a guy go down. I need this to get investigated. There you go, Caden. Please hold on here. Please, I'm begging you. That was my fault. That was my zone, but the logic of the computer in this game is so weird. I almost felt like they were still going to throw it to the running back there. Oh, look at that. Same guy goes down. Convenient. Interesting how after a first down, no one gets hurt. But a loss. Is that illegal touching? Or holding? I think you gotta accept the penalty here. Screen. Not a big loss, but a good enough loss. Another screen? Really? What do we call it on that? Great stand by the defense. Now we need the offense to step up. Still not really panic time. There's 2.5 minutes left. But we are to the point where we can't afford any screw-ups. Penalty. Incomplete pass. That wouldn't be the worst thing, but sack. A play for a loss. Take this down to 2 minutes. Look at that. We get an injury. That uses up our timeout. It's kind of good we didn't score there. And drain this clock down. Maybe snap it with like 8 seconds left, 10 seconds left, so we don't risk the penalty. Almost didn't want to score there. It still gives Georgia Tech a minute. 3 timeouts. All they have to do is kick a field goal. If we lose this game, we're not ranked anymore. I should have kicked it a little short. I don't think that they're going to run the ball any on this drive, but the computer is so stupid sometimes. The clock management is awful. Really surprised they don't call a timeout now. Oh my god. The break we needed. Alright. We have 2 timeouts left. We're going to play for the win, but we're not going to force it. We can take this to overtime. What in the hell was that? We're not really running press. Now they are. Alright, that's fine. We got a read option, we do. If the game would have ended on a safety, I probably would have broken this window out to my left. That would have been the most EA thing possible. Dang. Hate playing offense first in overtime. The fact that we're even in overtime against this team is just stupid. No sense in running no huddle. There's no clock. Why is that running back lying? I don't care about his back. Oh, look at that. I get an injury timeout. No way that play doesn't get more yards based off the look that they gave. That's crazy.
I'm I'm in danger.
Christ. Like, what is my line even doing? I think we gotta take the points here. Can we hold him? I just don't know. Let's do it. We need a turnover. This is just, I mean, this is an easy field goal. I always do that. Oh. Okay. You missed one earlier, so. I had a dream. Alright. Don't love that on first down. Based on the play call, I don't really think there was any way to stop that. Fumble, something. Oh man. Gotta love it. I don't know how they didn't give him a touchdown there. I don't know how he even made it to be in that position, but underneath coverage. Okay, we need a touchdown and to get the 2 points. We know what we need. Why would we do this? I got nothing but RPOs to audible to. We got it. Mm. Alright, we get the first. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how that's only 2 yards, but I guess it was.
William, knife man.
God, that game was so much crazier than it should have been. Our defense, oh man, our defense really did play well in the second half. 16 points as opposed to 21. I mean, but you got to think that the 9 points is in 2 different overtime periods. Offense really turned it around once we put Wilson into the game. Didn't hit 100 yards passing, but he didn't need to. You know, he came in, he ran well. Hollywood ran well. Defensively, Fordham played well. Cleveland and Brown. Only 2 sacks. 1 interception. But 2 fumble recoveries. And they were huge fumble recoveries. What an intense game that really just didn't need to be intense. But who doesn't like to get the juices flowing sometimes? So, we lose out on even more recruits. We're going to lose out on him. Get locked out on this guy. Unbelievable. Man, this is going to be rough. Still nowhere in the running on this D-tackle. Only a couple of schools have offered him, so same with this guy. No offers for this linebacker, doesn't look like. No offers for this guard. There's going to be a really, for some reason, unnecessarily bad recruiting class. Unless we just quite literally strike gold in the transfer portal, this is just going to be really bad. So we're up to number 13. Lucky us. Bye week, we'll advance. Check out recruiting one more time. We do get the 5-star, or 5-star, God, 5 stars on my head. 4-star wide receiver, but we're going to lose out on several other guys. We're up to number 12, going into Miami. It really sucks that there's no way for us to gain that either because of proximity to home. Somehow Clemson jumps us, of course. Again. All right, we got 290 hours. Playing time, thank God. Yeah, this is going to be a really bad recruiting class. You would think starting off with a, I think like 3-star program in a power conference, that you would be able to recruit a little bit better. You would be wrong, actually. Okay, this quarterback, we know his cell. We're not going to be able to schedule a visit. $15 recruits. So let's take a look at the college football playoff rankings real quick. Or actually, no, let's look at the bracket. That's going to be easier. So right now, we are on the outside looking in because of Navy. Somehow Louisville at 2 losses is ranked higher than us. So we play Miami this week. We need to go into Miami, and really we need to get a win, obviously. Somehow Pittsburgh, we're the only loss. So Miami is our last chance really to play a ranked team to improve our resume. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a really tough one. Our strength of schedule and strength of record has got to be really good, considering our opponents are 69-40. But not really able to account for that. See, the problem with Wilson is his accuracy and his awareness is not great. I think he has a lot of potential to really improve. Luckily, his playing time, because he has gotten to come in the game so often because of CJ Bailey struggling. I think he should be able to earn a lot of skill points, and we should be able to do a lot with him. So this is where we're going to end it. Obviously, next time we will be headed to Miami to try to upset the Hurricanes and secure our spot in the college football playoff. So I will see y'all next time. Enjoy.